ice in Spanish?
What is ice in Spanish?
Yellow.
Oh.
Yellow.
Ice Cool by Joe Asano. All right. Good job in Spanish. I didn't even know that word. Okay.
No one knows it.
Oh, yeah. Chapter 1. A small village. Carl hugged his mom goodbye. Have fun, she called. The train moved out of the city, and Carl was going to visit his grandmother in the mountains. The train climbed through the forests of the fir trees. Heavy snowfalls covered their branches. Carl looked out his window. The snow in the city was dirty and melted quickly. It looked different in the mountains. Chapter 2. Making Friends. Grandmother hugged Carl at the station. Back home, she said with concern, you must be hungry. She had baked spicy biscuits and a sweet purple plum tart. Then she opened a closet to put Carl's suitcase away. Your grandfather's ice skates, she exclaimed. I had forgotten about them. His grandfather had died before Carl was born, but Carl had seen photos of him in her collection. The skates are a bit big, said Carl, but I have thick socks. Carl walked to the village lake. It was frozen solid. He could see more than one figure on the ice. As he moved closer, he saw 2 boys and 2 girls skating. They swooped and twirled, danced and glided. Carl sat down. He put on the skates. There was a swoosh on the ice. Cool skates, said a friendly voice. Hi, I'm Heidi. Carl looked up. They were my grandfathers, he said. I am Carl. Another skater swooshed past Carl, and another. Carl stood up on the ice, and then he fell. The ice was cold and very hard. I am not so cool on the ice, he said. I need help. Tina took Carl's right hand. Jens took his left hand. Together, they helped Carl stand up. Then they showed Carl how to push with his right foot, and then his left foot, and then his right foot again. Within 3 weeks, Carl learned to skate. He learned to play hockey, too, with his grandfather's old stick, and he had made some new friends. Chapter 3. The Ice Festival. It was time for the village ice festival. There were skiing events on the slopes. There were vendors with roasted chestnuts, grilled sausages, and hot spiced drinks. That sounds fun.
And Ethan too.
Yeah. Carl and his friends were playing in the hockey games. At first, Carl sat on the bench and watched. The players raced back and forth. When the final whistle blew, the score was even. Now, the game was in overtime. Jens got hit in the knee. He limped off the ice with his mom's help. Come on, Carl, said the coach. Carl took a deep breath and skated out onto the ice. He was in just the right position to pass the puck to Heidi. She hit it toward the goal, and the puck flew past the goalie and went into the net. The game was over, and Carl's team had won. Hip hip hooray! Carl's grandmother stood on the edge of the lake. He skated over to her. I am sure your grandfather would be proud of you, she said, smiling. Carl could not wait until his next vacation. And that is the end. But there's some questions, Apollo. Questions for you. It says, think and compare. Who taught Carl to skate? Do you remember? Was it Heidi and Jens? Or was it the other girl, Tina and Jens?
Heidi and Jens.
I think it was Tina. But they probably all helped. How did Carl feel about skating by the end of the story?
Good.
Yeah, he learned to skate pretty well, huh? How is Carl like you? What's one similarity of that Carl's like you?
There's no way.
There's no way he's like you? Are you both boys? Are you?
And we also have
The internet can't see you shake your head. You got to say yes or no. Are you both
Yes.
boys? Yeah, okay.
And we also have the same color of skin.
Yep, so that's true. How else is he like you? Do you think you would like ice skating?
No.
No? Okay. Do you think you'd like hockey? No? Oh. Do you think you'd like living up in the mountains and going to a Christmas festival?
Well, only living up in the mountains.
Okay. So that you're like him in that way. Okay. So why, or how is, so he's different than you in those ways. So why do families keep old photographs and things that once belonged to other family members?
What?
It says, why do families keep old photographs and things that once belonged to other family members?
Because they love them.
And they want to, what, remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you do it on Dias de los Muertos?
Because it was Day of the Dead.
And what do you do on the Day of the Dead?
You put your pictures on the altar so the spirits can come.
Yeah, so you can remember your spirits and honor their memory. Yeah. So that was one reason to keep the photographs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, good job. That was the end of our Ice Cool book. High five. And adios. Adios.
I did a